What time is it? Hey everybody, Newleaf here, and today we're going to continue our journey in Stanley Parable. I wanted to play this game again because it's so silly. And also, seriously, there's never a bad time to play this. Okay, what time is it? Does anyone really truly know? Alright, here we go again. Sass with the narrator. I don't know if that person actually had a name. I think it was just called a narrator. Of course they don't. No one knows anything. Alright, we're ready. We're ready, going ahead with the banter, eh? I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specification, but who hasn't? Me? You're doing my work. It's just what I do at like a day job. And now the job is over. I've collected all the data on you that I can. Whoa, we've just become, that's just threatening. I really don't know you. Oh, I know a lot about you. Whoa. Unsettable. The clock doesn't do anything in the game. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. You're supposed to be playing alone. Whoa. No, I don't like being alone. What the hell? More setting that needs to be adjusted. It'll take some time before I'm ready for that. It's not in my job description. Perhaps you'll see me again. Alright, so... yeah, I'm assuming that the pony who does the text is just gonna show up again. Alright. Oh yeah, we unlocked the Stanley Parable 2, not just Deluxe, but Stanley Parable 2. Alright, let's actually begin this crazy madness. Oh, I like how the title has changed as well. Oh, I like this game. Such an old classic.
For nearly an hour, when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Yeah, there was a bunch of orders on the monitor a while ago.
A meeting, or even say hi. Never in all
I think
these
need to
years
set
of
this guy
time
louder.
had this
What the
happened.
balloons?
This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Yes.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Yep.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk.
Alright, ponies. Wait. Didn't they say that the guy was like somehow inside the settings from earlier? Let's see if that's somewhere. Narrator. Yeah, the narrator's already as loud as it can be. Apply resolution. Controls. I'm trying to see if the guy from at the beginning is somewhere hiding in the settings.
And stepped out of his office.
Alright, Pony, so let's see what I remember. Well, there's a bunch of balloons. Can I? What happens if I? Wait, I can't even open that. So the door here just like locks from the outside. That is creepy.
All of his co-workers were
What is
gone.
this?
What could it mean? Stanley
Get
decided
well
to give him a meeting.
someday.
Perhaps
Alright,
it's
game.
just a memo.
Yeah,
No matter
narrator,
how hard
what?
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Wait, what about you? Beep! I don't know what that does, but I did it. Meeting today, Figurine Finders Committee. What? In the meeting room. I do not know if I like that kind of meeting, every pony. It's a little bit shady. Alright, let's see what kind of meeting this is. Whoa. Beep beep! I hope you saved. Wait, look. There's like a door. Can I get over there? And there's this... What else is happening in this room? Beep! I like whenever I'm pushing any keys on the keyboard, the game automatically...
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor
Warmth spread
What?
through Stanley's arms.
Bucket.
With the bucket in his arms again.
Bucket! Property of Stanley. What does the bucket do for me? I like this bucket. I want to keep it. Arrgh! Okay, fine. But there's another way out there.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Oh, did he now? Alright, we entered the door on my left. This is such a crazy thing. Wait, this is a different kind of meeting than usually. Because of the figurines. What the? A reward for finding them all. Small floating objects that have appeared across the office. We have to synergize our resources to ensure retrieval. What? Figurines of Stanley? So we need to find... There's a reward for finding them all. Trust the completionist instinct. Inside of a sequel exhibit. A large room, lots of boxes. Nearby fireplace. Somewhere both red and blue. Oh, stairs. Something to do with a large room, lots of boxes. Is this some kind of game? There must be a point to this. Oh my, I just love this game. It is so freaking meta. You just feel like you're going into 5D. Looks like a 427. 5 there be, just take it from me. Gotta collect them all. Nearby a fireplace. Something to do with the stairs, eh? It's usually not that this is like a different meeting. This is really kind of weird. Oh. We could go here again.
Stanley, we must move on to the closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers.
Oh,
if we
what?
did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But
I mean...
no stickers.
I could be in here for an hour. Right, let's see. Let's just be in here. I mean, this is kind of a good room, right? The whole room closet. Fine. Okay, what happens if we go downstairs?
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Nah, the bucket doesn't walk. What's this? There's a figurine.
Another miniature Stanley figurine.
Yeah.
You know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
Mini stand.
What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like
A
that.
Stanlerine.
Stanlerine under your belt.
We need to help you figure out better names. Alright, what is this way?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work.
Yes!
He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished.
Is there a way to, like, get trapped in this?
And then, something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I could be.
He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket turned his gaze.
Oh no,
Said nothing.
we're talking to the bucket!
Strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult
Oh,
times.
right, I just realized. Look where we're
He
going.
held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And then Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal
no!
bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps.
Oh no!
Someone else's bucket. This is all terribly wrong. Surely no
Wait,
good would
the
come.
bucket's gone.
Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. Now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. Now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Stop!
Gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
What?
Stanley! It's me!
Could it truly be? He rushed
Bucket!
from room to room, passing by one
Bucket!
bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley!
Oh my gosh.
He had to
What
find
the
one. He had to
fricker noodle
return
are
his
we
old
doing
friend.
right
It was
here?
the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
Where?
The real bucket was inside of him all along.
Inside of me?
It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
What? What was that?
This is the story of a woman
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
We're another person now.
Rose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work.
Oh.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was.
Oh.
This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing...
yeah, you're making me go
everything is
crazy.
predetermined and free will is an illusion, and it's all just a video game. It
Yeah.
could be prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
Yep.
Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work.
With the bucket, look, she's holding it.
Absolute guidance and total clarity.
Yeah, so Bucket is the new narrator.
My life kicks ass, and she backflipped all the way to work.
I somehow don't believe that. So, let's see what other endings we can find. And yes, I did get a few snacks from a certain delivery company.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
That thing is making
He
noise.
simply missed a memo.
So, I always just feel like this beginning area
He
is
couldn't
something.
find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh yeah? This again. I'm taking my bucket this time.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again. Not truly alone. Not with the bucket around.
Yeah, bucket.
Stanley clasped the bucket tightly to his chest and entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Yep.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
The
telling
bucket
him
talks
that
to
the
me.
employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Oh, here we are.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
Yes.
this better than the meeting room?
Oh, you
Yes,
know it.
Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
The bucket is smart, every pony. I trust this. No, this is not accurate, ponies. This clock, I'm looking at it. Nope.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Oh, he did not take the door to his left. We're going this way.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. Cargo lift.
I like how he's
Go
mocking
there.
me.
Go to the cargo lift.
Okay, we're going to the cargo lift.
Good.
What's down
said
there?
the bucket.
Doc B. I want to
Now
get
ride
out
the
of here.
lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
No, there's not something you need to
Why or
do.
how this bucket was speaking.
Yeah, sure.
The
This
laugh,
narrator.
Of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact.
Yeah.
He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Can you, like, go down there? It feels like you might be able to. Wait, look, there's some...
But
I saw
Stanley
something
felt
over
that
there.
He walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death.
Death?
They might die in one
Come
another's arms.
on. I have the bucket. Besides, I saw a thing. I saw a secret out of the corner of my eye when I plummeted down there.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I'm going back
What
there.
could it mean?
I'm going back there.
Stanley decided to go to the
Bucket.
meeting. The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
Yeah, we're finding the secret this time, I tell you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him
I
that
want
the
to go
lounge was simply the
this
place to
way.
be.
But
And
then if you
of
turn
course,
left, there
that
was
the bucket
something.
turned out to be correct. Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting.
Yeah, I did not do it there for the second time. We're actually going this way.
Said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room.
Here
Go
we are.
somewhere else.
This
The cargo
place.
lift. Yes, go there. Go to the cargo lift. Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlers. What do you
Figley.
think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates
I
the
say
intrinsic sense of
Stanurines.
wonderment that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by one? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Probably. So the question is, how do I... Wait. What is here? Huh? What was that all about? Let's see, there's like a new little area to go. Alright. What is this place? What did we find this time? There's a bunch of whatever this is. What? What is this?
This is day number 295. Tape number.
Oh, is this Stanley's tapes every time he
I've lost track.
speaks?
Nothing feels real anymore.
Oh, look, it says narrator.
The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
Is this Stanley?
Sheer euphoria.
It has to be.
Every time I pick it up.
Yeah, it's the bucket.
How many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest
Oh, it's kind of creepy now.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
There's no explanation for it.
the bucket is alive.
Still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently.
This is
when
true.
This bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so. What
Yes.
do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it.
How are you gonna monetize it?
It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
Oh my, he's taking over the world.
This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back.
I mean, someone might just take your bucket.
Be trying to get.
Oh no,
What's that?
the bucket.
Who's there?
What the hell? All that from just picking up a damn sculpture? Or Stanley? I don't freaking know. What do you think this? What the heck was that? You know, I don't want to question the game and the sanity here, but my gosh, is it hard to not do. That's not even what I was going for when I initially. Oh. They're coming with me.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked.
Oh boy.
Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Yeah.
Direct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling.
The
to
bucket
him.
is my
The
friend.
employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Yep.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be.
Now I want to go somewhere specific because one of the hints at the beginning said room with red and blue, and I know a room with red and blue, but I haven't been able to get there because I'm getting distracted all the time.
Said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift.
Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift.
Go to the cargo lift.
So we're kind of wait.
Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top.
No, I'm not riding the lift all the way to the top.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was.
Wait, look, there's like a walkway up
It
there.
should
See,
have alarmed
look
him,
at
of course,
this.
because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this.
Yeah, we're not going. I'm not
He
going.
was
I'm
firmly
not gonna.
convinced that the bucket had spoken to
We're
him,
going here.
and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Yep. So what do we have here? So we're here.
No,
Nah.
stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past
So I
this
have to
point."
go here without a
Stanley,
bucket.
How could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless,
Sorry.
what if the problem is that you actually
I
don't
didn't
have
mean
a
to.
bucket? And what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior.
Oh, that
If
means I have to go here without the
that's
bucket.
true,
Damn it.
My goodness. I think we have to do something about it.
No.
This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the
Oh,
game
no.
if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please,
Step in here for a moment.
Right. What is this now? Oh, what?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some tests.
What if I run here?
You'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
Whoa.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
So what else is in this room? I do not trust this. There's like stuff on the sides. No. Nope. What happens if I just like push nothing and just wait? Is this a bucket? I mean, I would have to like go over there and check it out, right? Fine.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Fine.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Probably.
Incorrect. It is a 3D recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Right. What if I just push yes all the time?
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Yes, everything is a bucket.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Yay.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket. To be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much.
Hey!
Thank you for not making me look like an idiot.
You're kind of rude to me, you know. Too many buckets. Wait, I can't even run from this anymore.
Is this a bucket?
Yes?
Correct. This is a bucket.
What? I'm not even gonna question it anymore. I'm just accepting it for what it is.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
Nope.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
How is it both?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one.
Yeah, your
6,
quiz is
0,
kind of
7.
horrible. Can I escape now? There's gotta be some way to get off this stage, because there's like stairs and everything. I want to go back there.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket.
Yes, it
This
is.
not true. Unless... Is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes?
You know what? I'm too confused. I've lost all sense of perspective.
Yeah, like it. I'm
What
tough
is
to
a
deal
bucket?
with.
What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence.
And now?
And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is?
I don't know.
A bucket.
You are a
I can't
bucket.
keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship.
What
apart.
relationship? You're just
I'm sorry.
overlording me the whole time.
Buckets from the-
No!
Okay, here we go.
I need the bucket.
What happened? Is everything gone?
Yes.
Everything disappeared. Wait,
Maybe everything is a bucket everything after all.
every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So you were lying to me.
Except me. I am not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're
Yes,
not
I'm a
bucket either.
pony.
This is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now.
Oh,
It's
really?
delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? and we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention it. Who knows what that information might be to a person. All right, here we go.
All right, from the top. From the top. So, this time I'm doing it without the bucket.
Gone. What could it mean?
And once again, going into that area, not even touching the bucket this time. I like how the music is different.
To a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I mean, this is just a room with a bunch of seating areas.
Stanley, for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first.
Oh, he never takes that door. Nah, there's nothing in that room anyway.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Whoa.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
What do you mean, huh?
Enemy, really, I'm not.
You're not a bucket, I know that much.
Someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Oh.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
I have zero consideration for you.
Want something bad to happen to you?
Yes?
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Alright, no buckets beyond this point.
Now listen.
See, this is the room I was looking for.
Stanley walked.
Aha! Found it!
Close now, Stanley.
One more.
You've really gotten all of the Figler Anarines.
Anarines?
And then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to be. None of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you
So the one I'm missing now is the fireplace. Where would that be, though? So, can I now leave? Nope, can't leave. So what now?
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh, what?
Stanley walked through the red door.
Fine. I'm a go through red eventually just to screw with them. Fine.
Stanley walked. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
I'm just mixing it up to keep you on edge.
You to be happy all this time.
I'm not happy yet.
All these choices.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Running and running and running. Just like right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
What is the solution?
Let me show you.
Nope. Go into this one instead. I don't know if this was correct.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Ooh.
I actually feel happy.
This is like you could meditate here. Maybe this narrator has some good taste after all. What happens if these like climb all the way to the top? Let's see. Oh, this looks kind of curious. Whoa, spacey. Is this considered a bucket? Look at that. It's just going. It is so trippy. Wait, is that it? Yeah, look, there's like a hole in the top. Mr. Narrator, you're killing the immersion. Wait, look, that's just going away. That is so weird. It's like all the light is just gone. Yeah, he just got rid of all of them. Well, and now it's just doing it again in green. What?
No, wait. Where are you going? Right. Where were we?
So now if I go back this way, Oh, he's not even doing anything. Now what?
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Alright, let me go back.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there.
I'm not promising you a damn. I'm going back. Let's keep this guy.
What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Let's just keep doing this. Let's screw with this one. Going back again.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Alright, there we go again. He's not even doing anything anymore.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Are you going insane yet? Let's go back this way. Right. Okay, this doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think at this point the narrator's just given up. Yep. Alright, then let's climb this and see what we get at the top.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I mean, this is about as big as a drop as the other one.
No!
Whoa.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
I'm gonna torture you, buddy.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
But motion is progress, everybody. Also realize
Go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
right, we're gonna keep. Oh, what now? Oh, this is kind of scary. This way and back this way. This is kind of scary. Wait, I just realized I'm mega slow here. But there's nothing else to actually do, is there?
No. No. What are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Give me more options. Give me freedom. That's what a pony wants.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Maybe.
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
So, what do you have now?
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
No, I don't know if I see that. Oh, this poor narrator's going through every emotion ever.
No, perhaps not.
Oh, has he just given up? Let's see. Let me go back again immediately. Let's see what happens. This narrator's got to be losing his flippin' mind. Seriously, what is this place? It looks curious, and I feel it is trying to be magical, but in some ethereal realms, you will feel more magic. Alright, let's go. Alright. From the top. Alright, I realize I've gotten extremely slow.
My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Restart the game. You're getting played with. Blap.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out
What?
of it. I don't know anyone who actually want to stay alive.
What makes you say that? I've been trying to tease you for like the last freaking eternity. We're back here again.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I still thought that was possible.
Oh. So now what? Does he say anything again if we now like leave? Okay, I've just gotten extremely slow with this character. Yep, he's not even talking anymore. Alright, let's see. How often do I have to actually do this to, like, get anything else to happen? What a wild and wacky thing we have found. Alright, come on, Mr. Narrator. You've got some opinion on this, I'm sure. Or are you just gonna accept that I'm gonna reset the game again? I think he is.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Bye! See you never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never. Alright.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Well, what's with the narrator? The narrator's a little
A
different.
good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of
So,
culture,
here's one more spot we
Stanley
need to
tied the bucket
investigate.
tightly to his chest.
And that is something we learned here. This place. Nearby a fireplace. Alright, I think I know where the fireplace is. I just realized where this could be. Come with me, Bucket. I think you're important for
Going to a
this.
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Ooh. Looks kinda nice out here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Nope.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would. And he
Alright, how do we actually
the
leave?
two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual
Wait, here's the
connection shared with
fireplace.
the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind
Look.
the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being there did he have any notion that the pin number for the keypad was 2845.
4-5?
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Yeah!
Was it that the bucket knew all along?
The bucket
Was
is
the bucket
smart.
guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
So what now? Oh! Found it!
And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is
It
a
is an
real
achievement, isn't
This
it?
is doing something just for the sake of
Yeah!
where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
Yes, it
I
is.
would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all.
Oh.
But that would be like a reward, and we can't have that.
Oh, boy.
So, instead, I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here.
Okay.
And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
And what is that? So the figurines never matter? Like, what do we do now? Wait, can you go this way? No, we cannot go this way. Wait, what happens if I get the freedom ending with the bucket? Let's try that. Whoa. I want to bring the bucket outside. The bucket is my friend. I trust the bucket. The bucket is my friend, and I have snacks. Seriously. I have pony bits.
An unknown fate.
Nyeh.
It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
Oh, I'm
The
alright.
bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Alright, bucket.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead.
We're going this way.
That read, Mind Control Facility.
Yes?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
The bucket can wonder? Alright, bucket. We're getting out of here, you know.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped. monitored like guinea pigs.
Oh no.
The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring him that everything would be fine.
Oh boy.
Was
Employee
the bucket
number.
under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Hope not.
Had the bucket been told to do things
What's
it
that
didn't
up
wish to
there?
do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
That is an excellent
These
question.
questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Feeble. Really?
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket.
Oh.
tighter. His one At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Trust the bucket.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all
Oh, boy.
monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket were
What is that
dismantling
code
the
on the top
controls
left?
for
I can
good.
barely read
Two
it.
best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way.
All right.
And the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Oh. Alright, what happens now that I actually have the bucket for this?
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it.
Ooh.
Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live.
What kind of life does the bucket want to live, though?
The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate.
Oh,
Stanley
boy.
wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them
Mmm.
wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Ooh.
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust,
Okay,
to
bucket
support.
friend. Let's go. What?
Wait, what was happening?
Oh no.
Why had the door stopped?
Oh no.
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable
Oh
silence.
no. Oh no.
Uncertainty.
Oh
Until
no.
finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible
Oh, no.
presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket.
Oh no.
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms.
Oh,
Not while
crap.
this building has anything to say about it.
So the
Stanley
building
realized he would never again leave this very
is
room.
just fighting
But
me?
at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad.
Oh
Stanley
my
thought to
God.
himself. As long as I have
I
my
knew there
bucket,
was some
I'll
crazy
be
twist.
Okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Oh no. What the hey? Am I just trapped there? Yep. Well, ponies, I think this was a good amount of endings with some crazy twists. Anyway, ponies, with that, I thank all you lovely ponies so much for watching. Now we'll see you wait.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things.
Wait a minute.
It's those figurines, those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking
We
about them.
ponies are gonna explore this one next time. Alright, ponies, but I suppose with that, I thank all you lovely ponies so much for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. And remember, ponies, we're magical, every pony. Seriously, this narrator, we can do whatever we want.